Okay, Vortex, so in the last video I was talking about narcissism, delusion. I think that there are two sides to mental illness. All types of mental illness. You have your overt and your covert. You have people that are aware and you have people that are not aware. The awareness can make you very neurotic. Trust me, I know. So delusion. I wonder if it's worse because I'm on the internet. I know that it is. I don't have to wonder. I know that it is. That's why I tried to sound the alarm when Facebook came out. I was like, dude, this is gonna make everybody insane. Because it's making me more insane. And if it's worsening whatever condition I have, it's probably going to make normal people crazy. Because they're not aware. Now, I understand that a lot of people don't know anything about mental illness because why would they? They don't have any reason to. The only reason why people are talking about narcissism so much is because this is such a prevalent problem right now. due to technology, due to the one thing that they refuse to talk about. Okay? So, I have trouble believing that they're really concerned about it. But they wouldn't have any reason to look up stuff about narcissists. I mean, I see this a lot with people that say, like, oh yeah, I dated a narcissist, or I was married to a narcissist, or my father was a narcissist, or my mother was a narcissist. You know, like, you see that a lot. So it's like, if you deal with somebody on a personal level, if somebody's in your family, if you work with somebody, you dated somebody, whatever, yeah, you have personal experience with it. So in order to survive, in order to deal with that person appropriately, you have to educate yourself on what's going on with them, because it's not as if they're ever going to get help. It's not as if they're ever going to see the light. Narcissists are the ones obsessed with the false light. That's why narcissists are used. That's why narcissists are so useful in our society. And I see this, like, they provide people a false sense of security, because that's what consumes them, you know? That's why they kiss your ass. That's why they blow smoke. That's why they suck up to you and act like you're their best friend. And then whenever there's somebody else that comes around that does it for them more than you do it for them, they don't give a fuck about you anymore. It's because these are fake people that don't have any real emotions or anything, really. They're not interesting enough to be taken seriously. A part of me is kind of annoyed that we're talking about them so much, because they're such boring people. It's like the Joe Rogan effect, you know? Like, we're talking about all these people that are not the slightest bit interesting, but they're problem people, you know? The reason I bitch about sheep so much is because sheep are the ones that control things. Sheep are the ones that run the businesses. Sheep are the ones that have children. Sheep are the ones that vote. They're the ones that refuse to accept the fact that the NFL's rigged. They're the ones that refuse to accept the fact that their favorite musician, their favorite athlete, their favorite actor is raping children. Okay? Like, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating, okay? Living in a society that's fucking dull and pig-headed. And it's like, they're so arrogant about it. But anyway, what was I talking about? In relation to delusion. I'm very aware of how whatever mental illness I have festering inside of me, I understand it very well. And I know, like, when I think something, like, if I get really emotional about something, I can pull myself out of it, and I can zoom out, and I can acknowledge the fact that maybe I'm off, and that I'm exaggerating something, or I might have misinterpreted something because of my own personal thing. You know? I don't think that a lot of people are aware of that they're reacting to things. And, like, that's the whole purpose of the internet, well, in relation to, you know, social networks, is to just dumb everybody down and turn everybody into this emotional basket case. And you can talk a lot of shit about me, but I understand everything in my basket, son. I've studied it. I've studied it all my life, you know? And I realize it's pretty much all the same.